Good evening, everyone. How's everyone? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're in the middle of the week. Let me know if you can hear me. I got some different decorations in the background to change the background a little bit. I'm going to wait a few minutes for everyone to jump on before I start. If you're tuning in for the first time, or if you're tuning in for the 27th time, say hi. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you can hear me because I want to make sure that the volume is working. I will wait a few minutes. I'm going to jump in on the other page and let's see if everyone can hear me. Sometimes Facebook lets me see you from the back end. Sometimes Facebook doesn't let me see you from the back end. So I just want to make sure that everyone has an audio on me. Hi, Kelly. All right, Kelly, can you hear me? Let me know if you can. Oh, it's working. I see 5 viewers. 5 viewers. Hi, Amanda. Hey, how are you? Jelena, Nadia. Nadia, my girl, my girl. Wait till I do your introduction into the group. I have to write it. Nadia is my new Facebook friend and cleaning business owner from Durham, North Carolina, who just joined Drop Them Up last night. You can ask Amanda and you can ask Kelly how their experience was. And I think I've already talked to Kelly. All right, good. Everything sounds good. So tonight, I know I'm grateful to meet you. So Nadia and I just vibed. Like we had our call, we had our strategy call, and you could feel. This sounds kind of crazy, right? But you could feel the energy between us over the Zoom. It was like amazing, amazing. Anyways, Nadia's right where she needs to be. So I'm very excited to have her and our group and our tribe, and I know there's going to be big things in her future. So tonight's training, whether you're watching this on replay, which you can always catch these on replay when I do the trainings. And so, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about what your maid service employees really want, and the hint is it's not money. Everyone thinks that if you throw a bunch of money at them, they're going to work like rock stars, and that's actually not the case. So, my name is Cheryl. My last name is Hajer. No one can pronounce it. This is the Sisters Who Scale channel for cleaning business owners. For those of you that don't know me or are just getting to know me, I'm the founder of this group. I help cleaning business owners grow their companies. How do I do that? I took my own maid service that I run and still operate today. I'm still active. A lot of people ask me, are you still active? Yes. Somebody asked me last week, they're like, do you still talk to your customers? I'm like, yes, I talk to all my customers all the time, every day. So I'm still an active owner. And I took my company from zero. I started with a mop and a caddy when my son was little, when I was scraping by to pay the bills. I grew the company to over 750,000 using the same skills that I teach you in this group. Did it happen in 6 months? No, it didn't happen in 6 months. So whether you're attending the weekly lives or if you want more and really scaling your company, I help with that. I help with improving your hiring processes, your um, branding your company, the logos, things like that, into a lead magnet superhero. Learning how to implement the right systems to put your growth on speed dial, right? That's how I do it. Most people I work with go through Drop Them Up. They either go through Drop Them Up or they work with me privately. And I've helped a lot of owners, and I'm super blessed to be able to have the chance to help people with the help of technology all over the country and in Canada. So, owners need support. They need support with mindset. They need support with the how to's. They need support with, learning how to dodge pitfalls and, not making mistakes and stuff like that. And the people who show up to class, work with me, do the work, they're doubling their revenues, they're tripling their revenues, and they're getting out of the field, right? It takes a little time. I'm not going to tell you that, oh, you're going to snap your fingers and everything's going to be fixed in a month. It doesn't work like that. So tonight's training I'm excited about because it's totally needed. I get my training ideas from all of you when you talk to me during the week and tell me what's going on in your business. That's where I get my ideas from. So what your maid service employees really want with their job and with you. And it's not money. Of course they want to get paid, of course. they're not going to work for free, but they're not motivated by money alone, right? They want a paycheck, they need a paycheck, obviously. But we're going to talk about today what employees really want from this job that you're providing, for them, but also for you, right? So, and I think a lot of people get this terribly wrong in the beginning. And my mission is to help change that, and I'll let you, teach you how to become better leaders. I wish you guys could be in this room because this smells so damn good. I'm just going to show you this. This is like my favorite candle of all time. It's Macintosh. This is a spin-off of Yankee Candle. It's called Village Candle. This smells so good. All right, anyways. So, all right, let's go. What do your employees want? Okay, we all want to know that. Okay, number one, let's talk about qualities of who you're gonna hire. They like to clean. Most business owners are not surprised to learn that their employees genuinely like cleaning. If someone has never cleaned before and they don't know what to expect, my advice, if you're starting out, don't hire them. Hire people that have cleaning experience, okay? Because you don't have any experience yourself yet in training a skill. You don't have it yet, right? So try and hire people that already have some sort of cleaning, whether it's in a hospital, a hotel, anything like that, or residential would be preferable if you're doing residential. Okay, so people that love to clean, it reduces their anxiety, and it is a job for them that satisfies them. They feel good when they finish a house, a job well done. It's a source of anxiety relief. It relaxes them. How many of you agree with this? Does cleaning relax you? When you're in your house and you're cleaning and you got the tunes on, like I always put my tunes on when I'm cleaning my own house. How many of you agree? Just put relaxes me. I'll know what you mean. I couldn't think of anything for a second. So when someone has a natural inclination towards creating order out of chaos, watching a space transform, under their care, that brings genuine joy. So this is going to be an easier job for them to learn. Of course, they're going to learn how you want them to clean a house because everyone has a certain system of how they do it. But these employees will take pride in their expertise and they'll feel accomplished when they see the direct results of their work. So how do I say this? So they're doing these earrings are aggravating. I'm gonna take them off. They're hitting my sweater. Sorry. I'm as real as it gets. You ask anyone. So okay, so they love to clean. It brings them a source of satisfaction. So that's something that you're not causing them. You're actually providing them to feel that way. So that's kind of a great thing. It's like an offshoot of their work already. So they appreciate having the right tools, adequate time to do the job properly, in recognition for their attention to detail. Okay, they have servants' hearts. They feel great about a job well done, and they're the people you're looking for when you're hiring. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is why 99% of the time, unless someone writes me some like kick-ass hiring letter or something like a cover letter, I only hire people that have some sort of cleaning experience. Why? Because they're going to be my people. It's crucial to find your people. My people are the people that have experience. I don't have to train them long, or my trainers don't have to train them long, and I can get them integrated in the field, learning the houses. I don't want to take 30 days to train someone. Of course, they're going to be learning as they go, but I'd like to get someone trained maximum 10 days, which is 2 working weeks, right? Okay. So it's important to find your clan in your workforce, okay? It's a camaraderie of individuals who will work together for one common goal. And in our industry, it's to help people, okay? So when you're writing your hiring ads and interviewing, these are the people you're looking for. Just trust me when I tell you, try and hire people with experience or CNA, right? Caretakers, personal care attendants, those people will also work as well because they have servants' hearts. They like to help people, and chances are they've had to clean on some level. So these are the people you want. These are the people that have integrity. I always say hire for integrity, right? Hire for integrity. Look for integrity and a cleaning background. A lot of times you'll find it. So, fun fact, don't hire people who say, I really need a job. Just X them out. Don't hire them. Because this job isn't for the faint of heart. You know it, I know it. It's a physical job. And if they don't have any prior cleaning experience, they have absolutely no idea what this is going to mean, right? They have no clue at all how physically demanding this job is, right? Okay. So that is what we know. The first one, they need to have some sort of cleaning background. Is this making sense? Let me check in. Messy home, messy mind relaxes me. I sleep better. Yeah, totally. Hi, Marion. Marion, what's up? Marion went through drop them off. How the heck is business? Message me. I want to know. Okay, back to the training. Okay, so your next one, you're looking for stability, and you're looking for someone who's looking for a steady schedule. I hate when they come to me and say, well, I can work Tuesdays till noon. Thursdays I can work 12 to 4, and then Friday. No, that's not going to work for you. You need, if you don't have a full-time schedule to give to someone yet, if you have part-time, if you have 20 hours, 25 hours, lay out in the ad what exactly you're needing to hire for. That way you're going to weed out all those people that aren't going to fit what you need, right? What I see in newbies, right, that are starting out is they try and fit circles into squares. They're like, well, this person can work on Tuesday 8 to 12 and Thursday 12 to 4. You need a steady, you don't need to fit the job into their life. Their life needs to fit into your schedule. You're the boss. This is what you're looking for. So if you set that out in the beginning, you're going to be like much better, just much better off. It's going to be easier for you. So your financial stability goes beyond just the amount on a paycheck. Your employees deeply value knowing when they will work and what to expect each week. So this predictability allows them to arrange childcare, coordinate family responsibilities like picking up kids, planning transportation, possibly maintaining a second job if needed. When employees can count on consistent hours and regular schedules, their stress level decreases significantly, which is going to lead to better job performance and loyalty. They're going to trust you. They're going to trust that you can give them a solid paycheck every week, right? You hear what I just said? Their stress levels decrease and they're going to trust you. You don't want to have stressful employees not knowing, am I working? Am I not working? Am I showing up at 12? Am I not? You see that, and it's a very stressful thing because it's going to cause chaos immediately into your business. And it's going to cause instability, and people will start looking for other jobs. So, and Kelly, I know you're listening to this and you're like, oh my God, I'm trying to fill my schedule. I hired 2 new people. I know exactly what you're thinking, but we're doing it. So don't worry. As we all know, the unpredictability of clients can be tough, especially if you're in residential, which most of us are. I had 2 COVID cancellations this week and one that randomly just said, oh, we need to skip Friday. Whatever. It happens. So it's your job as a leader, and it's a big responsibility, right? Take a big gulp, right? To provide a steady schedule. So how do you do that with all the uncertainty? Some things you can't control. Clients get sick. They cancel because of financial issues and things like that. However, there's a lot that you can control. So when you have the right systems in place, it's everything, okay? And you can't run a successful maid service without them. It cannot be done because there's so many little parts. There's so many clients. There's so many details, right? So think of it like a service agreement for your clients, for example. You want a service agreement for your clients so they don't walk all over you and your staff, so they don't cancel at the last minute, so they don't say they don't need you anymore and there's no ramification for canceling the day before. That doesn't happen. And when you're in the drop them off, all those documents are there for you, right? To protect you. I have people, people make their service agreements, make their sales package documents so they're not walked on. We know what it's like being a cleaner and being walked on. All of us have had some sort of experience at one point in time not being valued. And so you can choose to stay not being valued, or you can choose to say, I'm going to be valued and I'm going to run a kick-ass cleaning business and people are going to respect me and appreciate me and appreciate my staff. But you need to have the guts to lay down the parameters to do that. You need to have the guts to say, these are my policies. These need to be followed. If these policies aren't followed, there's ramifications, right? Exactly. Cancellation policies, for examples, right? Or the do's and don'ts of what you will clean, what you won't clean. If you don't lay it out for your client, they're not going to know. If you don't tell them you don't clean cat boxes, they might expect that you're going to clean the cat box. I had one lady expect us to clean the cat box because her former client cleaned the cat box. I was like, no chance, sister. I'm not doing that. That wasn't what I did. That's when I was in the field full time. I remember that, and I put that in my service agreement. We do not clean um, inside of animal cages and litter boxes. That came from an experience that this lady just assumed I was going to clean it because I was a cleaner and I was going to do everything, dishes, laundry. So you have to lay out your policies, right? You need rules. And you need, not only do you need rules for the clients, you need rules for the employees, right? So rules for the employees, things like no call outs last minute unless it's an emergency. It's not okay to call in a half an hour before. There has to be a ramification for that. When you have a stack schedule, you have, wait till you get like 10, 15, 20 clients on a day, what that's going to feel like. You cannot run that if you don't have policies, procedures, strategies, service agreements, everything, right? You need that stuff, and it's your job to teach your clients how to obey that stuff, right? I know I keep going back to clients, but with employees, no call outs, you need a policy for that. You can't let the employees run amok and do whatever the hell they feel like. You can't let them leave the job. They need to come back to your office if you have an office. There's certain ways, right? The rules are made to be followed by employees, not broken. And that's where I see some people struggle is they're too nice, right? They're too nice to their employees and they walk all over them. You have to have structure. Your employees are craving structure. And that isn't even in this training. Your employees crave structure. You know why they crave structure? Because they're not a leader. Leaders want to just create everything, and we can create stuff without any structure and function. They cannot, right? Totally. That. Why do you think, you know, most jobs are 9 to 5, Monday through Friday? Because it's structure. Okay. So think of it like this. If you let your kids do whatever they wanted, what would your household look like? It would look like mayhem, right? It would be crazy. So why would you let your employees do the same thing, right? Now, I'm saying your employees, I'm saying they're like your kids, maybe. That's what I am saying. They actually are like your kids sometimes, not all the time. But the quicker you provide law and order into your company, the quicker it'll turn around, right? So usually the drama trickles from the top down, meaning from the leader of the company. I've seen this as well many times, right? So if you're emotional, if you tend to wear your heart on your sleeve in your company, chances are you could be contributing to the problem, right? You can ask anyone that's been on my lives or that has worked with me that I don't bullshit you. I tell you how it is because I want you to fix everything, right? You might as well start from ground zero, knowing, just get to the bottom of everything, right? I've seen this time and time and again. I've seen chaos in, cleaning business owners' businesses, and a lot of times it starts with the owner, right? It's just, that's usually the way it is. So this brings us to the next one. They're looking for a level-headed boss. They want someone calm, cool, collective. They don't want to go on the roller coaster with you. If you're up and down like this, then they're going to be up and down like this. So they're looking for a calm, a consistent leader that is worth all the weight in gold in your business. If you want quiet days, like I have quiet days, you want quiet days? You don't want your phone ringing all the time? Right? Your employees want a manager who maintains emotional balance during challenges. They're coming to you to solve problems. So if you're like, you're all crazy, they're going to act crazy, right? So they want a boss who communicates clear and very respectfully. Don't ever talk down to them, right? Never. Not cool. They want someone who makes fair decisions based on facts. They want to be heard, right? Not emotions. You never make a decision on an emotion. They want constructive feedback because, believe it or not, they want to do a really good job for you, right? They don't want any drama, and they want you to be consistent for them, and also in the expectations and the policies. They want you have to have all your policies and procedures lined out, um, because they need it. They need consistency. They need that stuff. A lot of times when you're starting out, you make this stuff up as you go along, which is totally fine. That's just the way it is. But policies and procedures are put in place for a reason, right? So having a level-headed boss creates a sense of security and trust for them. Your employees are going to feel confident approaching you. They always approach me. So I run the business with my husband. I started it myself. And he joined so many years later. But they always come to me for the female stuff. But they come to me for female stuff, for training stuff, for technical stuff, all those things. So you have to think, right? They're looking for reasonable responses of what to do. They don't want an emotional reaction, anything like that. Employees don't start a job to quit a job. Okay, so some people you hire are going to be flaky because you're just getting used to hiring people, right? But most employees want to work. So there's a disconnect when they come and they work for you. If you have had little experience as a boss, it can be super scary, right? So these are the reasons, 3 reasons. These are 3 main reasons. If you want to write these down, 3 reasons why people leave a company, why they quit. Number 1, they don't like the work. It's too hard on them. That's why I say hire people that have cleaning experience so they know what to expect. So that one's just X'd out, right? You take care of that one. Okay. Number 2, they don't like their bosses. If they don't like their bosses, that's your fault, right? Be a nice boss. Be a nice, happy, friendly boss. Don't wear your, don't wear your, don't, I don't know. You have to have a poker face. You must have a poker face when you're a boss. 2 is they don't like their bosses. They quit because they don't like their bosses. And 3, they don't like the inconsistency of the work, right? That's one thing that you can fix. You can fix that. You have to fix that. That is one of the main things you do is go out and get leads for your company. You're getting leads. Yes, you're bringing in money, but you're also bringing in a paycheck. So once you go over the threshold of hiring people, now you have a responsibility. Don't get nervous. You have a responsibility to create paychecks, right? So when you decide to scale a cleaning company or any company, you have a responsibility to provide them work. And this can feel like extreme pressure for someone. That's why you need to know how to constantly attract leads or new clients into your business so you can keep growing. You cannot stop marketing ever. It's just part of what you do. It's a division of your company. Your marketing, your sales, right? That's a division of your company. Your payroll, your scheduling, your HR, right? Which is usually, a lot of us do our own HR, whatever. So you can't stop doing those things, right? You can slow it down when you have too much work and have a staff imbalance, things like that. But you cannot stop it altogether because once you stop it, all of a sudden you'll be like, where all the leads come from, right? And the struggle is when you're still out in the field cleaning and trying to do all these things. You're exhausted. And I know many of you, when we first started working together, were at that point. I was at that point before. I know what that feels like. I 100% know what that feels like. And it's not fun. Gloria and Candace are messaging me. They're both in the Sisters Elite program and they're messaging me on Facebook, not realizing it's the live. Anyways, so you cannot let that happen. So what else do employees want? They want a fun place to work, right? Let's talk about that. They want a fun place to work. So despite the serious nature of their work, employees thrive in an environment that incorporates elements of enjoyment. They want to like their jobs. This doesn't mean constant parties. It means creating an atmosphere where people feel comfortable and appreciated and show up in the morning happy to see each other. Work is work, okay? I'm sure they'd rather be doing something else, But when they come in the morning, like my staff comes in the morning, they say good morning to everyone. They sit down, they have a coffee with each other. Sometimes we bring in bagels, donuts, whatever. They sit down and eat together and have coffee together. And they really enjoy that. Okay, so the simple things matter. Celebrating birthdays and achievements, we do this stuff. Having team breakfasts or lunches, we do this stuff. Incorporating friendly competitions or challenges, we do this. Sharing funny stories or moments from the field, we do this. Creating traditions unique to your company. One thing we're doing this year, we recently moved to a new office, is I have a Christmas tree, what's the word? I have a Christmas tree organization, Christmas tree committee. All right. I have a Christmas tree committee. And next Friday, we're all going to decorate the Christmas tree, right? Those things are fun for people. So when employees look forward to coming to work, productivity and retention naturally improve. And this is how you get your employees that will stay 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, right? Look at your employees aren't going to stay forever. That's a fact. Just get used to it, right? And that is also a reason not to get attached to them, okay? Don't become friends with them. Don't hang out with your employees. Do not ever do that unless it's a company party, all right? Unless it's a company party. Keep your distance. Keep your distance, because if you become too close to them and too nice and want to be their friend, you're not their friend, okay? You're their boss. You're like their parent. It's like parent, child, employer, employee. You can have fun and joke around and everything in the office or whatever, but you can't get too close to them, because if they think you're on the same level as them, they stop respecting you. All right. So when your employees look forward to coming to work, they will stay with you, right? So think of them as your work friends, having fun at work, but don't hang out with them. Like I said, you're not on the same level as them. Okay, what else do they want? They want to like who they're working with. They want to like their coworkers. The social aspect of work should not be underestimated. Your employees spend a significant time together if you're working in teams. Okay? Pairs, teams, whatever. So building your strong relationships, your strong positive relationships between coworkers is going to create better teamwork, better communication, right? They're going to like their job better if they like who they're working with. They're going to do better at problem solving, believe it or not, right? They're going to have more effective problem solving. You're going to have higher attendance rates. Less people are going to call out. And they're going to have greater loyalty to you in your company, which is what you want. So supporting these relationships through thoughtful team pairings, occasional group activities can significantly impact their overall workplace happiness, and they'll stay longer. I'm so blessed. I mean, I worked real hard at this in my own company, right? But my girls come in and say, I love my job. They say that to my face, and I go home and I'm just like, oh my God. Right, that is like amazing, right? That's what you want. You don't want attitudes coming in the morning and stuff like that, right? So when you're hiring, you're playing matchmaker. Would this person get along with current team members, right? So when you're hiring, you have to think about that stuff. Will they play well with others, right? So you're looking for team players. You're looking for positive, uplifting people, not recluses or people that like solo activities. Unless you're running all solo, that's totally different. You're gonna have you're gonna hire a little differently when you do that, right? But you want people want to get along with their coworkers. They want to like their coworkers. They're out cleaning our houses all week with each other. They're physically doing that work for you, so they need some type of enjoyment out of it, because it's a dirty job. It's a hard job, right? No pun intended. It's a dirty job. What else do they want? What else do they want? They want respect and recognition. Your employees want to be seen as professionals. Yes, this is cleaning, right? They don't want to just be seen as cleaners. They want to be respected as professionals. And many have chosen this career. They take pride in their expertise. This includes being introduced to clients as professionals, right? Mentioning their name. Don't just say the cleaners will be there. You say Sam and Jen will be there at 1:15 today. You know what I mean? They're human. Make them human when you're talking to your clients about them. Having their expertise knowledge, asking their opinions about things, receiving, regular appreciation for quality work, for a job well done, being treated with dignity by both management and clients, right? I do not put up with non-dignified clients, if that's even a word. I do not put up with it. If my clients are talked down or disrespectful to my staff, they are gone. They don't stay on my schedule, right? Because you want to create, an atmosphere for your staff, your cleaners, that is enjoyable. They want to come, they want to like all the clients. I don't want to have asshole clients. I didn't want to have asshole clients, and I don't want them to have asshole clients. We all know what that feels like when you're on your hands and knees scrubbing the floor and you got some person standing up like talking down to you. We all know what that feels like, and it doesn't feel good, and I don't want my staff to feel like that either. So protecting them from that goes miles, ladies. Miles, right? Having their feedback, taking their suggestions seriously, asking their opinion. That is massive, massive, right? So, clear communication and expectations is another one. So, nothing frustrates your employees more than unclear or constantly changing expectations, what you expect in a cleaning, right? So, that's why you want to have a detailed checklist, things like policies and procedures, advanced notices of changes, regular feedback on performance, open channels for asking questions, things like that, right? They want they want to do a good job. You have to provide them with the tools to do a good job, okay? So I want to mention this as well. I think it's important. I know some of you are still working out of your house, and you will for a while. So you're having your staff meetings at your houses and things like that because of the location or, different things like that. But I have to point out that when you have an office eventually for your staff to meet at every day, it provides a massive amount of stability for them, right? And you can build your company culture for them a lot easier in an office. And you don't even have to have a big office. You have 500 square feet, 400 square feet, something. You're not in the office all day, right? You're usually out. You may be in the office for a little bit, but you don't need a gigantic office. So having an office, a professional space, means more to your employees than you might realize. So what's it going to provide? It's going to provide a proper place to start and end their day, safe storage for personal belongings. They want to leave their wallet, their keys, whatever, right? A professional environment for meetings and trainings. That's super important. Roll call in the morning. I go over all my houses with my ladies. I make sure everyone has the keys. I make sure everyone has a good day, right, in the morning. They want a clean and organized supply area. They don't want everything just like a tornado in there. Everything's got to be organized because your office is going to represent stability and professionalism. It shows employees that they're part of a real established business. And when you first start out and you're running it out of your car, like I was running it out of my car, it doesn't feel like a real business. I mean, I tell the story all the time. I used to meet everyone in a grocery store parking lot, and that's how we would start our day. I started like that. You're starting like that, maybe some of you. It's not going to be like that forever. If you grow this company, it's not going to be like that forever. But you have to do what you need to do for now, and it's okay, right? It's okay. I didn't have any money when I started this. I had no money. I had no investor. I barely had a credit card, right? I just went to work and I figured it out. And then I got credit cards and then I got lines of credit and stuff like that. But that didn't happen in the beginning, right? Right. Is this making sense? I'm going to check in and see. Oh, I've got some comments here. And then, Marion fired a client. Uh-oh, what happened? Amen, sister. I love you, Nadia. You're just, I want to meet you. Anyways, Kelly Jenkins says, my new employees thanked me for picking good clients. See, I'm telling you. Oh, Miss Kelly has 3 new walkthroughs after complaining about saying she didn't have any business the last 24 hours. Oh, Nadia laughing. Kelly, I'm going to message you later because I told you it was going to come. You have to get rid of that No one's coming to me. I have no clients. You have to get rid of that and turn that over to, I have a life full of abundance. I'm just waiting for my high paying, amazing clients to come into my life, right? You have to bring it to you, right? You have to bring it to you. You have to spend all this time manifesting money, manifesting greatness, manifesting. Too many times I see people go down that rabbit hole, that hamster wheel of, woe is me, this isn't happening, this one quit, blah, 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 blah. Get out of it. It's just going to be happening. You need to change your mindset, right? You need to change your mindset on that. So, Kelly, perfect example. She has 3 new walkthroughs. She said, I need clients, I need clients, I need clients. Bam. It's like, what's that? What was that TV show with the Bewitched, right? Bam, right? I told you, Jesus is involved. He is involved in this. He's like, that cat, Miss Kelly, she needs 3 new walkthroughs. I'm just going to send those down to her. Oh my God. So, um, all right. If anyone has any questions, let me know if you're watching this on replay. April retreat. I have an in-person retreat in Destin, Florida. Get on the wait list. I have 5 people already that have committed, and they're bringing their husbands. Oh my, what a house that's gonna be. Anyways, this retreat is all hiring, all training, building your teams, building your leadership skills. Is all that stuff. Everything to do with hiring, mock interviews, writing interviews, company culture, disciplining your people, all that stuff. I'm doing it on all hiring. It's a 3-day retreat, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm doing it on all hiring because that's what everyone's asking me for. All right. So just so you know, that's what everyone's asking me for. So if you are interested in learning more, type retreat. It's called Rise, RISE. Type retreat, type Rise retreat. I will get you on the wait list. I'm going to have limited spots. I'm going to have 16 spots in the house because that's how big the house is. The house to sleep 16. It's this big, massive house. Anyways, also, if you're struggling with your hiring and your employees and you're watching this on replay or you're on live, we should have a chat. I have spots open for the Drop Them Off and Scale Accelerator. Just had 2 people recently graduate. And so it helps so many deserving cleaning business owners fix their hiring problems, also attracting the right people to implementing your management system so owners can eventually get out of the field, stop cleaning. What I do, we scheduled a quick Zoom. It's about 40 minutes long. I ask you a bunch of questions and we just have a conversation. We just see if what I do is a fit for you, if you're ready, because sometimes people aren't ready. Sometimes people aren't ready for, the commitment of coming to a weekly class and, whatever. So that's why we schedule the Zoom for. I'm not a fit for everyone because I do require that people show up and people do the work. And some people are just a little unrealistic. So I'm looking for the realistic, roll the sleeves up and let's get to work type of owners. That's who I love to work with because I know that they're going to get the most out of it. Right? I don't want to take your money. I want to help you. All right? It's not about that. I want to help you. I've helped so many women around the US and Canada that I just can't even believe it. And I believe I was put on this earth to help to do exactly what I'm doing now. So you get 1,000% of me when we work together. So if you're ready to take the next step, type Drop the Mop, shoot me a message. I'll reach out and we'll kind of go from there. All right, ladies, have an amazing evening. Amazing evening. It was so nice to see you all. And I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye.